Hello, how are you doing? I hope you have been keeping well and enjoying summer. And I know it has been a while since we didn't really interact, since I haven't been on YouTube at all, or basically I haven't appeared in your mailbox. And I just wanted to say hi, and I wanted to break the silence. Yes, this morning I had this nudge after my meditation and journaling. It was like, Lenka, go on, break the silence, speak to your people. And so here I am, and I wanted to share a little bit what I have been up to. Maybe because it could be, or I believe that there might be somebody out there who this must resonate with, might resonate with, and maybe even help. And so, yeah. So basically, over the last couple of months, I have been doing loads of inner healing, loads of inner work, healing inner child through hypnotherapy, through journaling, through spending ton of time in nature, also by literally diverting all my energy towards me. And that was something very new for me, something I wasn't quite used to, because I would always want to be with my family, with boys, with Neil, help you guys, right, with my clients. But somehow I forgot, at least over past maybe 8, 10, 12 years, a little bit about myself. And so it happened at around April when I had again this nudge, this deep knowing that I needed to come off social media. So I did. I came off Instagram and Facebook. I deleted the apps. And then also I suddenly started to struggle, find the energy to actually create content, to keep motivating other people. And instead I felt so drawn literally inwards. And I don't know whether you can relate to this, but you may have a goal, you may have a dream, you may want to help others, change things right around you. But as you get stuck into this plan, into this dream, into this vision of yours, you just somehow start putting yourself on the second rail, as we say in Czech language. Start putting your needs on longer finger, and even though you eat right and you meditate still, everything is kind of like in the background. And that true energy, your core energy, which is meant for you, right, is actually given to others. And you suddenly then realize, oh my God, life around me has been going on, and maybe you have lost family members, maybe business or work hasn't been going that well, but you still are following that vision, forgetting to process everything what has happened around you. And so, if you can relate to that, this is the point I arrived to at about in April. And so I did it. I suddenly wasn't even able to send out an email to you guys to say, I'm taking a break. I just need to do something for myself. Suddenly, I didn't even have that amount of energy to give outwards. And so that's why I went fully inwards. And it's been absolutely life-changing, and that's why I'm sharing it with you, because really you are your most important asset. You are the most important person in your life, right? And please don't forget it. Don't forget it, that you matter the most. Yes, it may feel selfish, but it's good. It's good selfish. Why? Because once you take care of yourself, you can give to others. You can never, I know we hear it all the time, you can never pour from empty cup. But it goes beyond that. It's not only about resting and having the good food and doing the mindful practices day on day, but it's also about reflecting and releasing what happens to you through your life. Not to just shake it, shrug your shoulders and shake it off, and file it away in your memory cabinet and then lock it and throw away the key. No, it's about releasing it, processing it, sitting with it, getting help if you need, journaling about it, but about releasing it, letting it go. Because if you don't, where does it go? Where does that energy of all those things which happen around you, where does it go? Right? It stays inside your body. In the better case, maybe you start shouting at your kids and they kind of shake it off, and you say eventually, I'm sorry. That's the better scenario. In the worst case scenario, you just keep it inside, it simmers and marinates, and it blows out into a disease eventually, right? Because you are energy, and if you don't release that energy of sadness, of negativity, of resentment, of loneliness, of loss, of grief, if you don't release all that, it goes and manifests somewhere. And so that's why I'm making this video, to, just remind you how incredibly important you are to yourself, okay? And please, even when it seems the least sensible thing to do, pause. Pause. Be it the middle of the day, be it the morning when you wake up, be it the evening, just pause and be with yourself, okay? Give yourself that break and process everything. And as I said, if you need help, find help with it, right? Honestly, I have been, right now I'm finished now, but for about 10 months, I was actually working with a hypnotherapist, and we were going through the whole process of healing my inner child, and we were going through process of releasing grief. And in addition to that, I was journaling like crazy, and I enrolled some other inner work courses and have been doing loads of inner work, which absolutely has been mind-blowing and life-changing, okay, on so many levels, not only in relation to myself and my own health, but also in relation to eating and kind of attitude and approach towards others, and releasing control of others, and releasing control of situations and other people's feelings, and all these things which I was very much doing before. And of course, everything is still work in process. Of course it is. We all are. Okay, but yeah, and maybe in the future I may share some of it, more of this with you. But for now, I just wanted to leave you with this: that you are the most important person in your life. Okay, you are. And yes, even if it feels uncomfortable, say it. Especially, actually, if it feels uncomfortable, keep saying it to yourself before going to bed, when you wake up, when you are out on a walk, okay? And then with that notion of you being the most important person in your life, what would you do with that? What would you do with that? Would you start rearranging your schedule? Would you find things which you love doing rather than maybe which have to be done, or you're ought to do, or you said you would do? So would you find things which actually really make you happy? Okay, so that's it. I wanted to leave you with this, and yes, soon I'll be in touch again and share with you some more. Okay, so have a beautiful, beautiful day. Bye.